Welcome, Mindful Performers. Cecil Buchanan here. Today's topic is the refractory period. Why do we care about the refractory period? And when it comes to mindful performance, well, if you Google refractory period, the most common term that you'll find is related to sex. So, how much time does it take between a man's orgasm and the next time that he can have an orgasm? But don't worry, that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we are talking about the emotional refractory period and how it relates to performing at a high level. The refractory period is the amount of time between one stimulus to an organism or a cell and the time that it takes until that cell and organism can receive another stimulus. So if we think about that in our everyday interactions, when we receive a stimulus such as email that makes us crazy mad, or a comment from a coworker or somebody that we have a relationship with, or even a stranger that totally throws us off kilter and upsets us, makes us feel sad, makes us feel angry, makes us feel victimized, that is the stimulus that I'm referring to. And when we get angry and we get upset, just like a cell and organism, because what are we? We're just trillions of cells and organisms. We are unable to process any new information when we are in that state. And you can see this in kids. If you watch a child who's upset, who is not listening, who will not change what behavior they're doing, because no matter what, if you'll see somebody at the grocery store yelling at their kid, that kid can't hear them. Their kids is so upset because they wanted their Fruit Loops and they're not getting their Fruit Loops. So the same thing holds true with us as adults. When we are upset, no new information can come through. We're in survival mode. So it's very important to learn ways to shorten the refractory period so that you can move on, so that you can perform, so you can focus your attention on things that are actually going to help your day versus waste your energy and waste time, really. Sitting in a state of anger or sadness. Sometimes sadness is okay, right? And sometimes anger is okay. But sitting there for extended periods of time is usually a waste of our energy. I'll tell you a story, the one that just happened to me where I could have totally gotten off track. But as you may notice, this video is in much higher resolution than previous videos. Now, I had resigned to the fact that maybe the software I was using, maybe the video camera that I was using, or whatever, just didn't record high resolution videos when I was streaming. And because a lot of the videos I recorded are live streams, there was no way for me to change that. And I'm a tech savvy guy. Like, I'm the tech support here at the house. I got 2 kids, multiple devices. I've been doing this a long time, and yet I just resigned to the fact that these videos that I was live streaming would be lower resolution. So a few weeks ago, when I decided to start streaming again and making content that was high quality, that were topics that were relevant to the people that I work with on a regular basis, I wanted to make sure it was, something that grabbed people's attention. And that included higher resolution videos. So I was thinking, do I need a new camera or what? And before I invested in any money in a camera, I decided to look at the software again. Like, there's got to be something here. What did I miss? So within 30 seconds of opening up the settings and playing around a little bit, there it was, high resolution, just in time, of course, for the zit to appear on my nose. But whatever, you don't want to wait because then you never start. I could have become upset. I could have had a lot of negative self-talk. I could have said, how stupid are you? Many, many years ago, before I started meditation and mindfulness, I may have quit. I may have been like, this is a sign. Like, you're not suited, you're not capable of doing live streams or videos. But instead, I became aware of the fact that, well, I could beat myself up over this. But it didn't even start this time. I just took a breath and I laughed. And I was happy that I didn't have to spend money on a camera. And I actually became so excited that I fixed it that I wanted to go back and record all of the YouTube videos, re-record all of the YouTube videos that were out there. And that's not going to happen anytime soon, don't worry. Instead of getting upset, I really went into the space of gratitude and thankfulness. So that's all well and good. Cecil, you say you've been meditating for years and I just started, or maybe I don't even do it. So what do I do? Well, I'm going to give you a few tactics. Number one, I would highly encourage you to start meditation. It's going to improve your self-awareness. It's going to improve metacognition, which is the ability to see the thoughts that you are thinking instead of being swept up into those thoughts, which is key when we're trying to shorten the refractory period of our emotional response, because we need to know that we're in the emotional response. So meditation is key. Being mindful during your day is also key. You want to make sure that you are aware of your body, aware of your breathing, aware of your responses to people. And are those responses more reaction? Because that'll be a big sign for you to identify when you're having an emotional response and you're in your refractory period. The second technique that is very effective, and I have multiple videos on this, is breathing. So you can do a deep breaths into your belly. First you pause, right? So first you pause. You don't write the email that you're going to write. Don't do it. Don't write that email. Walk around the building. Take some deep breaths into your belly, pushing the navel out. We do this in the meditations on my YouTube channel. Pushing that belly out, it stimulates, it elicits a relaxation response from our parasympathetic nervous system. Or you can do heart-centered breathing. There's a heart lock technique that the Heart Math Institute teaches. They have it available in a free PDF. I'll try to find a video of somebody demonstrating it. We do a little bit of it in our meditations, but this is where you really lock into your heart, putting your attention on your heart, and you take nice slow inhales in through your heart and out through your heart. About 4 to 5 seconds in, about 4 to 5 seconds out. And you do that for a couple of minutes, and then you bring your mind back to the state you were in before you heard the comment, before you read the email that upset you. And you just stay in that center until you're back. You bring the emotion back. You shorten that refractory period and become into a state of calm, and you're able to move on. You're able to write an email that is productive, that's not with all the witty, snide comments, or you're able to go back to a conversation with somebody that maybe you paused because it was getting heated and say, hey, let's finish this up. So those are the two techniques that you can incorporate to shorten the refractory period. Let me know how it goes for you. Don't forget to share this video and click like if this topic was beneficial for you. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Did I say that already? And don't forget to eat your cantaloupe. Thanks. Have a great day.